The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Happy day, children. Hope all are doing well. So now, children, every one of us, we have to pray, because most of the places here, it has become a containment zone. That is the thing. Everywhere it is a containment zone now. Even here in Alathur, it's a containment zone. So children, let us all pray together. Let us pray things will get well soon. So children, I know you all like to listen to stories. So even I am very much interested, because short stories when we read, we get plenty of moral. That is the thing. So let me begin the class with a story. There was a village and a river also was flowing in that village, and the people of that village lived very happily. And there was a temple, and every day people used to go and visit the temple also, and things were going on very smoothly. Now it so happened that during the rainy season, it was raining heavily, so the river started overflowing. Now the villagers understood that they no longer can stay in the village, because it's not safe to be in their village. So they started moving out of the village. As they were going, one person ran to the temple, and the priest was staying there in the village, in the temple. So the person went there, and he said, priest, we have to move from here, as the water has already entered our home. So it's not safe to be here. So you also come with us. So the priest replied, no, I will not be coming, because my God will be helping me. I do believe in God. So this person went off. Now the water level increased. It started rising. It entered the temple also. Now the priest got onto the top of the temple, and he was there. So a boatman came there for his rescue, and the boatman said, most of them, they have started moving out. Now we cannot be here because the water level has increased. Why don't you come? He said no. He gave the same reply. Now the boatman also went. Now the water level completely increased, and the man was almost drowning. Now the rescue operation helicopter, they were there. They were saving all the people who were drowning. This person also was there. So as they were about to rescue him, he said no. They said, why don't you come? He said no. He was almost drowning. The priest was almost drowning. The priest said, no, I will not be coming, because I know my God will be saving. So the rescue operation left him there, and they went, and the priest, what will happen? What would have happened? No doubt about it, the priest drowned and he died. Now what happened? The priest reached heaven, and when he reached there, he is asking God. He was very much angry. As soon as he reached heaven, he asked God, I was praying you continuously. Throughout the year, throughout my life, I have been praying. I have been calling you. I have been speaking to you. But you did not come to my help. And see, now I am no longer in the earth. I have come over here. Why did you not come for my help? Why did you cheat me? Now God replies, you foolish man, you deserve this because you did not identify me. So he was surprised what he was saying, what God was saying. God said, thrice I have come to you in the form of the rescuemen, in the form of the boatmen, and in the form of the helicopter's rescue operation. But thrice also you did not identify me. So your fate, that was your fate. So that's why now the man understood his foolishness. So children, what did you understand? What moral did you get? Opportunities will come to us in different ways. In different ways it will come to us. Maybe you will be waiting for somebody. ഇതുണ്ടാവും അത് അവർ തന്നെ വന്ന് തരണം എന്നല്ല. ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് നമ്മുടെ മുമ്പിൽ പല രൂപത്തിലായിരിക്കും വരിക. You have to utilize that opportunities whenever you get it. I cannot say utilize. You have to grab the opportunities whenever you get it. Because never say no to opportunity. Because no is next opportunity പിന്നീടാണ്. Because the opportunity that you get now, you have to utilize. Because that is the gift of the Almighty. Because ആ opportunity എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് Almightyയുടെ presence തന്നെയാണ്. Because it is the presence of the Almighty. Because Almighty നമ്മുടെ മുമ്പിൽ വരുന്നത് ഏത് രൂപത്തിലാണ്? ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ presence നമുക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണ് കിട്ടുക? നമുക്ക് ഓരോരോ opportunity തന്നിട്ട് തന്നെയാണ്. So children, you have to grab the opportunity. In the previous class, you have studied about periodic winds, and this class you will be studying about local winds. What do you mean by local winds? Local winds are winds that are confined to a smaller locality, that are confined to a smaller area. So what do you mean by local winds? Local winds are winds that are confined, ഒതുങ്ങുക, സ്മോളർ ഏരിയയിൽ മാത്രം ഒതുങ്ങിക്കൂടുന്ന ഒരു വിൻഡിനെയാണ് ലോക്കൽ വിൻഡ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുക. ദീസ് വിൻഡ്സ് ആർ ഫോംഡ് ഡ്യൂ ടു ദ ലോ പ്രഷർ. ലോ പ്രഷർ കാരണം ഫോം ആവണ ഒരു വിൻഡാണ്. ദീസ് വിൻഡ്സ് ആർ ഫോംഡ് ഡ്യൂ ടു ലോ atmospheric pressure, and these winds are always weak winds. So what are local winds? Local winds are confined to smaller area. These winds are weak and these are formed due to low atmospheric pressure. Examples of local winds are Lu, mango showers, Chinook, Kalbaisaki, Fohen. These are the local winds. So which are the local winds? Lu, Chinook, Harmattan, Fohen, mango showers, all these are called as the local winds. Let us study each of these local winds in detail. Let us study the first wind, Chinook. What is this Chinook? Chinook is the hot wind that blows down the eastern slopes of Rocky Mountains or in North America. So what is this Chinook? Chinook is a hot wind that blows down the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains in North America. Eastern slopes of North America. Rocky Mountains eastern slopes blow on a hot wind. This wind, Chinook wind, is also known as snow eater. Why it is called as, means apt. This Chinook is also called as snow eater because it melts as it is blowing. It is a hot wind. It will be melting the snow of that particular region, and it reduces the severity of the cold. Already eastern slope rocky, it blows down the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains in North America ennu paranju. So naturally the snow will be melted down because the wind is hot. So what will happen? It reduces the severity of cold of that particular region. So this wind will reduce the severity of cold of that particular region, and this wind is highly suitable for the cultivation of wheat in the Canadian lowlands. അപ്പോൾ ഈ വിൻഡ് എന്തിനാണ് ഗുണപ്പെടുക? This wind is suitable for the cultivation of wheat cultivation ആണ് where in the Canadian lowlands wheat cultivation it is suitable. The second wind is Foehn. We pronounce it as F-O-E-H-N. It is pronounced as fun. F-O-E-H-N. It is pronounced as fun. What is this Foehn? Foehn is the wind that blows down the northern slopes of Alps mountain. Naturally, again, this is a hot wind. It reduces the severity of cold in that particular region. It reduces the severity of cold in that particular region. The third type of wind is Harmattan. What do you mean by Harmattan? Let us see what is this Harmattan. Harmattan is a dry wind that blows from Sahara Desert towards West Africa. ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചു കേൾക്കൂ. What is Harmattan? Harmattan is a dry wind that blows from the Sahara Desert. Desertil നിന്ന് Sahara Desert. It blows from Sahara Desert to towards West Africa. So what happens? On the arrival of these winds, ഈ വിൻഡിൻ്റെ അറൈവലിന് ശേഷം, on the arrival of these winds, what will happen? The humid and sultry conditions of West Africa is reduced. Means what do you mean by humid? Humid എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആ ഒരു തണുപ്പ്, നനവ്. Means humid എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നനവ്. Sultry എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാലോ dry condition. So what happens? This Harmattan is a dry wind that is blowing from which desert? Sahara Desert to West Africa. On the arrival of this wind, ഈ വിൻഡ് വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് എന്താ സംഭവിക്കും? വെസ്റ്റ് ആഫ്രിക്കയിലുള്ള ആ ഒരു നനവിൻ്റെ ക്ലൈമറ്റും ഒരു ഡ്രൈ ആയ ക്ലൈമറ്റിനും ഒരു ശമനം കിട്ടും. That is, it will be somewhat in a normal way. That is, on the arrival of these winds, the humid and sultry conditions of West Africa will be reduced. That is why people call this as Dr. Harmattan. So why do you think people call it as Dr. Harmattan? Because on the arrival of these winds from Sahara Desert, the climate of West Africa will be normal. How it becomes? It is the sultry and humid condition of West Africa will be somewhat reduced. What do you mean by humid? Humid എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു നനവുള്ളതും and sultry എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് dryness. ഈ ഒരു കണ്ടീഷന് ചെറുതായിട്ടൊരു മാറ്റം ഉണ്ടാവും. Is that okay? So you understood what is Chinook, what is fun. F-O-E-H-N will be pronounced as fun. And the third one is Harmattan. The fourth one is Lu. What is this Lu? Lu is a hot wind blowing from Rajasthan Desert towards North Indian plains. So what is Lu? Lu is a hot wind that is blowing from Rajasthan Desert towards North Indian plains. This wind usually increases the temperature during summer season in North India. നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഈ വിൻഡ് സമ്മർ സീസണിലാണ് ഈ നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഈ വിൻഡ് ഉണ്ടാവുക. ദിസ് വിൽ ഇൻക്രീസ് ദ ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ ഓഫ് നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യ ഡ്യൂറിങ് സമ്മർ സീസൺ. ഇൻ നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യ ദിസ് വിൻഡ് ഇസ് കോൾഡ് ആസ് ലൂ, ആൻഡ് ഇൻ സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യ ദിസ് വിൻഡ് ഇസ് കോൾഡ് ആസ് മാംഗോ ഷവേഴ്സ്. ആൻഡ് ഡ്യൂറിങ് സമ്മർ സീസൺ ദിസ് വിൻഡ് വിൽ ബി blowing towards South India, and this wind is called as mango showers. And why it is called as mango showers? During summer season, because of this wind, the ripe mangoes starts falling down. ഈ കാറ്റിൻ്റെ കാരണം സമ്മർ സീസണിൽ മാവിലെ മാമ്പഴം താഴേക്ക് വീഴുന്നൊരു കാറ്റിൻ്റെ കാരണം the ripe mango starts falling down. That is why it is called as mango shower. So what is Lu? Lu is a hot wind that is blowing from Rajasthan desert towards North Indian plains, and this increases the temperature of North Indian plains during summer season, and it increases the temperature of South Indian plains during summer season. In South India it is called as mango showers, and in North India it is called as Lu. Is that okay? Next, let us see what are variable winds. So what are variable winds? Variable winds are winds that blow with different characteristics according to the atmospheric situation. What are variable winds? Variable winds are winds that blow with different characteristics according to the atmospheric situation. ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും ഈ അറ്റ്മോസ്ഫിയറിക് സിറ്റുവേഷൻ എന്ന് പറയാം. അറ്റ്മോസ്ഫിയറിക് സിറ്റുവേഷൻ എന്താണ്? ഒന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഹൈ പ്രഷർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ലോ പ്രഷർ. സോ വാട്ട് ആർ വേരിയബിൾ വിൻഡ്സ്? വേരിയബിൾ വിൻഡ്സ് ആർ വിൻഡ്സ് that blow with different characteristics according to the atmospheric situation. There are two types of variable wind. One is cyclone, the second one is anticyclone. Now let us see what is meant by cyclone. Cyclones are formed due to low pressure in the center surrounded by high pressure. What are cyclones? Cyclones are formed due to low pressure in the center. Oceanless center low pressure, surrounding high pressure ആയിരിക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ചുഴലിക്കാറ്റ് സ്ട്രോങ് ആയ വേൾ വിൻഡ്, ഹൈ പ്രഷർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള വേൾ വിൻഡ് ലോ പ്രഷറിലേക്ക് വരുന്നു. ദാറ്റ് വിൽ റിസൾട്ട് ഇൻ സൈക്ലോൺ. ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് ഹൈ പ്രഷറിൽ നിന്ന് സ്ട്രോങ് വേൾ വിൻഡ്സ് വിൽ ബി കമ്മിങ് ടുവേർഡ്സ് ദ ലോ സെൻറ്റർ ലോ പ്രഷർ. സോ ദിസ് ഈസ് വാട്ട് ഇസ് cyclone. And the winds due to Coriolis force, ഇത് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക, due to Coriolis force the winds blow in anti-clockwise in northern hemisphere and clockwise in southern hemisphere. Listen, due to Coriolis force, what happens? Due to Coriolis force, the winds will be blowing clockwise in southern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in northern hemisphere. Are you getting it, children? Anti-clockwise എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ എന്താണ്? ഇങ്ങനെ വിൻഡ്സ് പോണു. നോർത്തേൺ ഹെമിസ്ഫിയറിൽ സദേൺ ഹെമിസ്ഫിയറിൽ ഇങ്ങനെയും പോകും. So what is the reason for the blowing of winds like this? It is because of the Coriolis force. Is that clear? That is, due to Coriolis force, the winds will be blowing in anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. You will be remembering, that is, there are, before I ask you for 2017 ഏത് സൈക്ലോണാണ് അടിച്ചതെന്ന് ചോദിക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ്, there are two types of cyclones. One is tropical cyclone and another one is temperate cyclone. So what are tropical cyclone? Tropical cyclones are caused due to the local pressure difference in the tropical ocean, that is Indian Ocean. And you will be remembering very well, in 2017 കേരള കോസ്റ്റും ലക്ഷദ്വീപിലും അടിച്ച ഒരു സൈക്ലോണാണ് ഓക്കി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, which created a havoc to the coastal regions. കേരളത്തിൽ ഒരു ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ടൊരു എന്താ പറയുക, ഒരു ഹാവോക്ക് ഡിസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ ഒരു സൈക്ലോൺ. Is that clear? And what do you mean by variable wind? Two types are there, cyclone and anticyclone. Cyclone winds are those winds which has got low pressure in the center and high pressure in the surrounding area. And these winds, due to Coriolis force, will be blowing in anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. and that is cyclones. Again it is of two types. One, it can be tropical, and the one is temperate. Tropical cyclone എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഓഷ്യനിൽ, ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ട്രോപ്പിക്കൽ സോണിൽ നടക്കുന്ന ഒരു മാറ്റങ്ങൾ, ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഓഷ്യനിൽ വരുന്ന ഒരു ലോ പ്രഷർ കാരണം ഉണ്ടാവുന്നതാണ്. ഓക്കെ, നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഇസ് ആൻറ്റി സൈക്ലോൺ. സോ വാട്ട് ഇസ് ആൻറ്റി സൈക്ലോൺ? നിങ്ങൾ സൈക്ലോൺ പഠിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആൻറ്റി സൈക്ലോൺ ഈസിയാണ്. സൈക്ലോൺ, ആൻറ്റി സൈക്ലോൺ, ക്ലോക്ക് വൈസ്, ആൻറ്റി ക്ലോക്ക് വൈസ്, ദിസ് ഇസ് ഓൾ. വാട്ട് ഡു യു മീൻ ബൈ anticyclone? Anticyclones are formed when, due to high pressure in the center and low pressure in the surrounding area. So what are anticyclones? Anticyclones are formed due to the high pressure in the center followed by low pressure in the surrounding region. Due to Coriolis force, the winds, due to Coriolis force, what will happen? The winds will be blowing clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Is that clear? So what is this? So what is anticyclone? Anticyclones are formed because of the high pressure in the center region and low pressure in the surrounding region. And due to Coriolis force, what is happening? Due to Coriolis force, the winds blow anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere and clockwise in the northern hemisphere. അതിൻ്റെ സൈക്ലോണിൻ്റെ തന്നെ ഒരു ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആണ്. Is that clear? So what is the thing? One thing is very clear, sun is the ultimate source of everything. Without the energy from the sun, this pressure difference or global pressure, nothing would have been happened. So with this, children, I conclude the lesson. You can write the file after listening to the video. So once again, my dear children, I would like to remind what I have said in the very beginning. Grab the opportunity what you are getting. You have to utilize the opportunity. Why am I saying? Right now, when I was saying I got a thing, right now your talents, we have asked you to showcase your talent. That is, all of us, we have been calling you, we have sent you messages. If you can showcase the talent, remainder wise we are asking you. So if you have got any talent, we have sent you many items. Don't hesitate, because this opportunity you will not be getting. So grab the opportunity what you have, showcase your talent, because what you get today you have to grab and take it, because tomorrow you will not be getting this opportunity. So utilize the opportunity, take care of your health, stay home, stay safe, and all the best. Thank you, children.